Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to a new episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise mode in NHL 20. In the past episode, we just went through the off season after losing in game number 7 in the Stanley Cup final versus the Vancouver Canucks. The team is looking pretty damn good. We're champion team status, and I think that we have the team go all the way. Hopefully not another Game 7 exit in the final, but this is a team. We have Pacioretty on line number 1 with Kotkaniemi and Caulfield on both 91 overall with the +1 chemistry. They're actually both 92 overall. We have Trevor Wong, who's 88, Shane Wright 86, and Drouin 86. So with the +3, Drouin is an 89, Wong is a 91, and Wright is an 89. Then line number 3, Max Domi 87, Bouvier 85, Gallagher 84. They all have a +1. Brendan Gallagher, the captain of the team. Then we have a very good fourth line in there. Jesse Puyarvi, Philippe Danault, and Antoine Martin for line number 4. Defense is very strong as well. Alexander Romanov, he's a 91 overall with the +1 going up to a 92 with Evan Bouchard, who's an 86. Churchrin, 85 with the +3 is 88. Ty Smith, 82, the +3 is 85. Then we got Mitty and Axel Anderson as the last pairing. And in goal, Thatcher Demko at 86 overall. And I'm decided to actually play Marcus Samsonov as their backup in the NHL. I want him to get some NHL minutes. He's listed actually as a starting goalie, but a high elite potential. 82 overall already, only at 22. So he's the goalie of the future in my plans. My plans are to use Demko for at least this year. Maybe at the very most use him next year as well. But kind of want to have Samsonov grow. He's high elite potential. He's very young. If he can grow as a backup, hopefully he can be our starter next year. Demko, they're on a very good contract. I mean, $5.5 million, 86 overall. Who knows if Samsonov even grows, like for example, in the during the season, we can possibly trade Demko. I'm not sure if he's going to grow that much to be our starter by the end of the year. But again, he's high elite. He was in Laval for a few years. As guys can see here, the trade value. Demko, decent trade value, about a third, as well as Campbell. We drafted Jeremy Campbell actually in the 4th round in the previous draft, which was minimally potential. And Maxime Lapointe in the 1st round, 30th overall, out of the Q, the St. John Sea Dogs. So we have very good goaltending prospects. And I find that throughout this series, I did a good job in drafting medium elite potential or high elite potential goaltenders because they seem to have a lot of value. As guys can see here, they're almost half full. So that's very good for us. We have good trade value there with goaltenders. Team is looking great. I'm going to go through the team in Laval. Team in Laval is looking very strong as well. We have Jacob for his backup, Carlson, Lucas Walmark, and Felix Antoine Macatier in the first line. Then we got Tyler Pitlick, Cole Fonstad, Devin Shore in line number 2. Peyton Fitzpatrick, Jared Para, Alex Afalo, line number 3. Michael Pezzetta, Lucas Vedemo, and Hayden Verbeek. A lot of these guys honestly could be on an NHL team like line number 4. We have a bunch of guys who are 79 or 80 overall. So Laval is absolutely stacked. Hoping they can get a Calder Cup. Defense is looking great. Matthias Norlinder, Gianni Fairbrother, John Marino. We have Sebastian Aho, Jordan Osterl, and Luke Shen. This guy here, Fairbrother, he's only 23, 75 overall, medium top 6 potential. Norlinder, 24, 73 overall, medium top 6. Hopefully they can grow. Now, in goal, I have Caden Primo there. Honestly, could be an NHL goalie, but he's going to be very good for us in Laval. 82 goalie, starting goalie role at 25 years old. Michael McNiven backing him up. I think maybe I could give Primo a chance to be an NHL starter. I want to see what he can do in Laval one more year. Then maybe sign one of our prospect goaltenders that's medium elite to be our starter in Laval next year. So we have a lot of flexibility with goaltending, which is great for our team, and hopefully that works out in the future. I'm going to go through the special teams now. Now, this is a look at the power play. We have Trevor Wong at center with Shane Wright and Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Alexander Romanov, and Cole Caulfield. That is a sick power play unit. 392 overalls, an 89 and an 87. Now, power play unit number 2, we have Brendan Gallagher, Max Domi, and Jonathan Drouin, current Canadiens. Then Pacioretty, former Canadian in real life. Then Evan Bouchard. So Trevor Wong actually has 81 faceoffs, which is great. So I have him as a center right on the wing. He only has 73 faceoffs there. Bouvier is 74, still not amazing, but Dino with 90 and KK with 84 faceoffs, which is pretty good. So just looking at his stats for Kotkaniemi, his hands are unreal. 94 and 95, 89 speed. Defense is actually 5-star as well as senses, 91 poise. Good shooting. He's really incredible all around. Cole Caulfield, his shooting is nuts. 92 and 94. He has almost 5 stars everywhere. 93 speed, 95 hands. I mean, that the guy is just unbelievable. Taking a look at poise, 92. That affects the playoffs, I believe. Shane Wright there, again, 5 stars. Doesn't have good accuracy for shooting, but his power is huge. Big shot as well. Trevor Wong there, he's more well-rounded, I find there. Good defense. Look at that, 99 deking for Trevor Wong. 99 passing and 99 puck control. This guy is going to be dangling like that souk for days. Unreal. Taking a quick look at Bouvier, he's a new player for us. Looking at his stats, he's pretty well-rounded in the mid to high 80s. He's pretty well-rounded, mid to high 80s overall. Alexander Romanov, look at that, those stats. Very good defense, very good physical, decent shot as well. So again, all around, our team is looking very solid. Hopefully they can have a good playoff run. So what I'm going to do in this episode, I'm actually going to go through the NHL, look at every single team. It's already been 5 years throughout this franchise mode, so I want to look at how the teams have changed in that time. So this is going to be our 6th season in the franchise mode. We've completed 5 years so far, so take a quick look around the NHL. So here are the Anaheim Ducks, completely changed. They have Sprong, Lundestrom, and Kolanos, Kasha, Trocheck, Jones, Ritchie, Raquel, Mikhaev, Surdif, Galchenyuk over in Anaheim, Kopaka. So Ritchie, Raquel, Kasha, they only have a few guys that are from their team in real life. Defense, Brooke, Manson, Fowler is still there, McNabb, Cuckoo, and Mahura. Wonder if they still have John Gibson in goal. They do. Still an 89 overall. And look at Carey Price. We traded him to Anaheim a few years ago. Making $10.5 million as a 77 overall backup. Oh my goodness. So that takes a huge chunk of change out of Anaheim's salary cap. Poor Carey Price, 77 overall. I wanted to ride with him as long as I could, have him win a cup. Just didn't work out. Arizona's looking very good. Clayton Keller, 92. Ryan Strome, 87. Phil Kessel still playing, 86 overall at 36. Hinestroza, Schmaltz, Shiri, Julien Gauthier, Barrett Hayton, Fisher, Dvorak, Stepan, and McGinn. Barrett Hayton, World Junior Team Canada legend. Defense, OEL, still 88 overall at 33. Victor Soderstrom there, Jake Gardner, Brendan Dillon, Capo Bianco, and Deneen. Of course, we got Churchrin from them earlier on. And Darcy Kemper is in net. Odinger backing him up. 84 overall at 34, not bad. Taking a look now at our rival, the Boston Bruins, and their first line is still intact. Marchand, Bergeron down to an 82 with Pasta there, 91 overall at 28. Palmieri, Stanika, Bushnevich, Quenville, Coyle, Kufner, Alexander Radulov, 76 overall at 38 in Boston, Jankowski, and Kopp. So just basically their first line in Coyle is the same. The rest has changed a lot. Torrey Krug and McAvoy, they're still their top pairing there, 89 and 90. Vakanainen, Nemeth, Carson Lamos, Atlantic Navigators franchise mode. Legend. He was one of my better defensemen in that franchise mode. Ryan O'Rourke there, and in goal, Mackenzie Blackwood and Aaron Dell are their goaltenders in Boston. Taking a look now at the Buffalo Sabres, they have Marcus Johansson, Jack Eichel, Victor Olofsson. Eichel there, 93 overall. Middlestad, Bailey, and Toffoli. Wallace, Moncton Wildcat legend Ivan Barbashev, Jeff Skinner, Garrett Hathaway, Jeremy Bracco, and Brett Connolly. Defense is very good. Dahlin and Ristolainen 90 and 89. Then you got Yoki Haru 84, Santini 80. I mean, it kind of drops down after that. Dahan and then Travis Hickey. In goal, they have Ukko Pekka Luukkonen, one of the best names in hockey, and Anton Forsberg backing him up. There's a look at the Sabres. Moving on to Carolina. Jaden Schwartz, Eric Holland, Andrei Sveshnikov, 90 overall. Notice Sebastian Aho is actually not in that team anymore. Dzingel, Nikash, Butsayev, Stahl, Bruyas, Zikis, Lios Tarinen, Kyokainen, and Donskoy. That's a pretty cool line in terms of names. Are they all Finnish? Look at that. The Carolina Hurricanes have themselves a Finnish line. That's awesome. And in for defense, they have Jake Bean and Jacob Slavin. Bean won a Norris Trophy with me, my Atlantic Navigators franchise mode. Brady Shea, Brett Pesci, Pelech, and Jeremy Lauzon. And in goal, they have Matt Murray, 86 overall, and Campbell, 80. So the Buffalo Sabres, Hurricanes, those are teams that we met in the playoffs recently. We remember them. And there's Taylor Hall. I noticed he wasn't with the Coyotes. He's in Columbus, 89 overall with Dubois at 90 and Raymond at 87. That's an unreal first line. Sonny Milano, Wenberg, Anders Lee, Leipzig, Texier, Atkinson, Nyquist, and they have Tim Stuzzle down on the fourth line. Medium elite potential, 82 overall at 22. Not sure about that. I would probably move him on the third line at the very least. Valentin Zikov. Elvis Merzalikins, 82 overall in goal. And I forgot to look at defense. Let's see if Seth Jones and Zach Werenski are still there. They are. Both 89 overall. Brody, 82. Pareko, 85. Nudivara and Gabriel Carlson. So pretty solid defense core over in Columbus for sure. Taking a look at the Calgary Flames. So they have first line, Goodrow, Monahan, and Tkachuk. All 88 overall. The core of that team are still there. Eriksson Ek, 87 overall for Joel Eriksson Ek. Wow, that's pretty high. Sansfield, they're 85. Pinelli, 84. Those guys have grew quite a bit. Nick Cousins, former Canadian. Vesey. Jacob Pelletier, the captain of the Moncton Wildcats. One of my favorite Wildcats ever. Unreal player. Guys, if you're a Calgary Flames fan watching this, you're very lucky to have this guy. I compare him a bit to a Brendan Gallagher, but not as much like in your face like Gallagher would be like in the crease. In terms of his work ethic, he's a smaller guy, 5'9", 190, but he just is disciplined. He works hard. Like I say, he's the captain. He's the leader. He's not going to fight back. If he's going to take what he's given, if somebody's going to push him around, it's going to draw a penalty. He's not going to retaliate. Very fast, very skilled, always works 110%. And he may not return with the Wildcats next year. We'll see what happens if he goes professional in the AHL. But with the season cut short, it's pretty sad because the Wildcats were first in the conference, one of the top teams in all of Canada. And it was a special year with Jacob Pelletier. Wild prospect Alexander Hovanoff finished with 99 points. They had 9 guys that were either drafted or signed the NHL. So absolutely stacked team. Jacob Pelletier, one of my favorite Wildcats ever. Captain, him, Hovanoff, and Jeremy McKenna. They were just unbelievable first line. So it was a treat to see them play at home so many games. And taking a look at defense, Noah Hannafin, Valimaki, Anderson, McCabe, McDonough still playing there, and Michael Del Zotto, so a veteran pairing there. So looking at goaltenders on Calgary, they have David Riddick there, 84 overall. Taking a look at the Chicago Blackhawks, Patrick Kane, 85 overall at 35. I actually had him in my Atlantic Navigators franchise mode, and he was close to 90 overall. Even in his late 30s. He was absolutely sick. Dylan Strome there. Alex Zemrinka, 90 overall. Alexander Nylander, 88. Lundell, 85. Kirby Dack, 88. Their top 6 is unreal. Then you got Jonathan Toews still there at 78 overall at 36. Making only 4.5, so he's no longer in his big contract. Barclay Goodrow, Drake Kagula. Jesper Fast, Dylan Gambrell, and Moncton Wildcat player Benoit Olivier Groux. They got him from the Halifax Moosehead this year. He was a very good player, 6'2", 194, a big body. There you go. Another one of our star players on our team that we had. Orlov, Adam Boak is 87 overall. That's great. Edmondson, Brodin, Baudouin, DeMello. So apart from Boquist and Orlov, not very strong on defense. And Tiranta, 81 overall at 35. And Jake Allen, 79 overall at 34. Chicago needs goaltending for sure. Taking a look at the Colorado Avalanche, Nathan MacKinnon is 93 overall. I believe that's the highest rated player we've seen so far. Rantanen 91, Nelson 86, Landeskog 87. Tennessee and Eberle. They have Dylan Dubé on the third line. Gergensons, Ernie, Fitzpatrick, Tyson Yost, and Frederick. So not bad for especially their top six. Bowen Byram and Kyle McCarr. That's going to be unreal for the Avalanche in real life for years to come. That team is going to be amazing. 87 and 86. Sam Girard there, 84. Noah Jolson, 81. Michael Stone and Zadorov. Goalies, Philip Grubauer and Mike Condon in net. That's a look at the Colorado Avalanche. Taking a look now at the Dallas Stars, and oh my, Tara Vinen is in Dallas, 87 overall, Singing 92, Dunila 85, Meyer 85, Granlund 84, Guryanov 85. Guryanov seems always sim well. Backlund, Rupe, Hintz, and Levo. Paling, Rodriguez, and Sundqvist. Honestly, very, very good forward group over in Dallas. Heiskanen, Lundell, 89-84, Honka, 84, Ekholm, 83, Devin Tays, and Colin Miller. And Bishop, 81. I mean, he's only 81, but 6'7", and 225. Dallas definitely has one of the better teams we've seen so far. That forward group, good defense, a huge goalie. Yeah, they have a good team over in Dallas. So, looking at the Red Wings, Martins, Joel Veleno in the first line, along with Zadina, 89 overall. Evgeny Svechnikov, Rasmussen, Stranges. Actually had Zadina in my Atlantic Navigators franchise mode, as well as Evgeny Svechnikov, and Zadina seemed very well for me. Manta, 86 on the third line, Donato, Bertuzzi, and then you got Palat, Faksa, and Bukestad. Looking at defense now for Detroit, Murray and Clefbaum, 85 and 84, Barry, Montour, Mata, Sider, and Robin Leonard in net. So their team is very, very good in this game for sure. Edmonton, look at that. Connor McDavid, 96 overall. Look at those stats. Almost 5 stars everywhere except physical. Shooting is all in the 90s. Has 97 and 98. 98 speed. Unreal. 12.5 million. Only for 2 more years. So he may be a free agent in a couple of years. Leon Draisaitl is going to be a potential free agent next year. 8.5 million for 96 overall. I don't care what you say. That is the best contract in hockey right there. He has 5 stars in every single category. He's basically maxed out. Look at that. Look at his point totals that he's making. 94, 95, 92. I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't reached 100 points more. I mean, 100 points twice in 7 years for 96 overall. I mean, I guess his point totals are split between him and McDavid. 93, 70, 79. Yeah, so, I mean, instead of one player going off, they're kind of sharing the point totals. Then he got Kailer Yamamoto that's playing with 2 franchise players. Riley Smith, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Maximov, Fogle, Anjay Kopitar there in Edmonton, 79 overall at 37. Miles Wood, Thompson, Rafael Lavoie, and Arturi Lehkonen, former Canadian himself. Larson Severson on the defense. Ethan Bear, Shillington, Philip Broberg, and Shea Weber's over in Edmonton, 78 overall at 39. 7.8 million for another 2 years. So him and Price, as much as I loved him in real life, we had to get rid of those contracts in game. Mikko Koskinen and Henrik Lundqvist at 42 years old, still playing. Honestly, 78 overall at 42. That's actually good. I mean, some goalies go down to low 70s, but there you go. Panthers, and Austin Matthews is on the Florida Panthers. 93 overall with Huberdeau 91, Tippett 85, Armia there, Barkov 90 overall on the second line, Hyman, Hoffman, Coulomb 85 there, Noel, Nordstrom, Rossi, and Korobov. What a team there in Florida. Unreal. They have Matthews, Huberdeau, and Barkov. Matheson, Ekblad there, 89. Nassens, Borrell, Grace, and Connor Murphy. Then Sergei Bobrovsky still in net, 82 overall at 35. 9.8 million for another 2 years. Picard backing him up. Now here we are with the LA Kings and Alex Ovechkin there in LA. 84 overall at 38. after Buffalo benched him. They scratched him after trading for him last year. Didn't even play him in the playoffs. He goes to LA. He goes on the first line with Dylan Larkin and Jamie Benn. Okay, LA. So if you would have told me that LA would have a line of Ben, Larkin, and Ovechkin, I would not believe you. That is unbelievable. I mean, wow, that's a crazy first line. A couple of former captains there: Anderson, Dolan, Yarncroc, and Kempy. Rustrom, Sillinger, Bjork, Andrew Shaw there, and Velarde and Chris Kreider. Looking at defense, Petrangelo and Doughty, 91 and 90 overall. Hayden Fleury, Kyle Clagg, Dursey, and Riley. Unreal defense there. Shirkin, 85 overall. In goal, 28. So LA does have a very good team, along with Dallas as well. Minnesota Wild, Aturati 90, Kunin 89 overall, Parise 82, Greenway, Page, Saad. I had Kunin in my other franchise mode. He didn't grow as much, but he was very good. Fiala, Mason Shaw, Erickson, Connor Zary, Sam Bennett, and Adam Lowry. I always go the wrong way. There you go. Defense, Spurgeon and Dumba, they're 87 overall. They got David Savoie, Pierre-Olivier Joseph, Walman, and Kellen Addison. And in goal, Peter Mrazek is the goalie in Minnesota with Comrie backing him up, 83 overall. Now taking a look at a New Jersey Devil. Jack Hughes is in 90 overall and Hischier in 88. Wow. Then they got DeBrusk and Zucker, Fabry, and Gusev. Very, very good top six. Even the bottom six is not bad. Bjorkstrand, Merkley, Bratt, Hayes, Jesper Boquist, and Kip Simmons, not Wayne Simmons. Defense, Will Butcher, Tony DeAngelo, PK Subban, 81 overall. Darren Mueller, Sheika, and Philip Myers. And in goal, Braden Holtby is in New Jersey. All right, 84 overall, still at 34. Now in Nashville, Eli Tolvanen, Evgeny Malkin, there he is. Gino is in Nashville. Philip Forsberg, Sven Bershi, Matt Duchene, 87 overall. Michael Dalcol, Timashov, Sissons, Mason Appleton, Brassard, Tyler Johnson, 84 on the fourth line. And remember, they both were traded to Nashville. So Nashville has a pretty good team from what I'm seeing there. Yossi, 87, Ellis, 88, Fabro, 87, Ruta, 80. They have two Malkins on their team. This is the guy that was picked, I believe, 6th overall in the previous draft. Or I think it was in the top 5. In goal, Connor Hellebuck, 89 overall at 31, with Tucker Tynan backing him up. Nashville would give Dallas a run for the money. I think that overall Nashville honestly has the best team we've seen so far. Just overall forward, defense, and goaltending. Josh Hosang, Mott Barzell, William Nylander, very good first line. Burakovsky, Oliver Wahlstrom, Victor Arvidsson, and you got Bellows, Turney, Holmstrom, Fitz, Prokhorkin, and David Perron. 78 overall at 36. Shattenkirk and Noah Dobson there, first line defense. Pulock, Letty, Wild, and Tyler Myers. And they got Francouz and Tuukka as their goaltenders, both 80 overall. Wow, Tuukka a backup, imagine. New York Rangers, look at that. Artemi Panarin, 91. Cole Perfetti, 86. Capo Caco, 87. Shiddle, 86. Anderson, 85. Imanin, 87. Zibanejad, 87. Howden and Krasov. Churgirl, I'm not sure I pronounced that, with a TSCH in a row. Wow. Henriksen and Edstrom. Defense, Niku and Truba. Adam Fox, Ryan Lindgren, brother of Charlie Lindgren, real-life backup goalie in Montreal. Hajek and Keane, and in goal, Freddie Anderson, 87 overall, backed up by Hlavash. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it sounds cool anyway. That's a look at your New York Rangers. And the Ottawa Senators, Brady Tkachuk, Colin White, Formentum, Schlappick, Logan Brown, and Batterson for their top 6. Nemesnikov, they have Hurdle, 85 overall. It's their third center, Duclair, Anderson, Pajot, and Janmark. So a lot of the pieces in real life are still there in Ottawa. Defense, Shabbat and Brandstrom, Lindholm and Arsen. That's an unbelievable top 4. 92, 89, 86, and 88. Wow. Even the bottom pairing, 84 and 80. That may be the best defense we've seen so far. And Gustafson in net, 86, and Sogard backing him up. Damn, Ottawa has an extremely good team. I would say Ottawa, honestly, probably has the best team in the East we've seen. In the West, it would have been between the Stars, the Predators, and the Kings. I think that Ottawa takes the crown for the East so far. Was there another team that I forgot about that was very, very good? I don't think so. Anyway, Philadelphia, Furby, Couturier, and Voracek. That's a pretty good first line. I don't see Giroux there. Patrick, Frost, Zachary Leroux. He was a rookie for the Moncton Wildcats. Extremely good player. Probably a future first rounder. We'll see. Lindblom, Konechny, Rupsov, Frolik, Coleman, and Kubalik. Dominic Kubalik on the fourth line there. He had a very good year in real life, the NHL, with the Blackhawks. Provorov, Gosses Bear, very good top pairing, 89-86. Schultz, Senheim, Gressick, and former Hab Jeff Petrie, 78 overall in Philly. Carter Hart, 90 overall at 26, elite goaltender. Probably on paper the best goalie in the league right now for NHL 20 in the season. So Sidney Crosby still at 88 overall. He actually grew, I think last time I checked it was an 87. So still there in Pittsburgh, playing in the place whole career there. Getzel, Petan, Bergstrom, and Thomas Tatar. Samuel Poulin, McCann, Huskins, Furlan, Kyra, and Vatran. So Vetrano. So again, we actually swept the Penguins in the last playoffs. I mean, their top six is pretty good. Obviously, they still have Crosby, but their team overall is an amazing. Defense isn't too great. Nurse down to an 83. De Kaiser, Pedersen, Carlo, Alexiak, and Cody Ceci. And in net, Tristan Jarry and Laurent Brossois. Now, the San Jose Sharks, Darius Sebastian Aho, 92 overall with York Tykin, 82, Perlini, 82, Kane, 83, Logan Couture still there, Ilanin, Chekovich, Nazem Kadri, Kevin LeBanc, Jenner, Chmielewski, and Radcliffe. Looking at defense, Merkley and Eric Carlson, 88 and 91 overall, EK 65, Jimmy Roy, Benning, Ferrand, and Maloche. I don't see Brett Burns there. I'm not sure, maybe he retired. I don't remember all the guys that retired. Jones and Malcolm Subban there in goal. So looking at the St. Louis Blues, Sammy Blais, 87 overall. He was our captain in my Atlantic franchise mode. And Stanley Cup winning goal in overtime. He was a absolute beauty, a legend, hero for the team. Tarasenko, 92. Smith, O'Reilly there, 87. One of the best two-way centers in the league. Heponiemi, Klim Kostin in the third line. Braden Shen, Jacob De La Rose, Connor Brown, Robert Thomas, and Dominic Simone. Defense, Gustafson and Falk, so still pretty good without Pietrangelo. Dunn, Bowie, Vatanen, and Gouli. And in goal, Jordan Binnington, 86 at 31, still has that elite role as well. Down to the last 4 or 5 teams here. Nolan Foote, Steven Stamkos, and Nikita Kucherov, 94 overall. So you got Draisaitl, McDavid, Kucherov, McKinnon in the low to mid 90s there. Henrique, Point, 89, Gord, 85, Stammer still in 85. Killorn, Cirelli, Hartman, Furt, Buddy Boulin, Radish, very good fourth line, 82s and 84s. Hedman, Sergachev, and then it kind of goes down after 91 and 88. Gouli, Hutton, Reinhardt, Drysdale. And in goal, they have Vasilevsky, 89 overall at 30, backed up by Alnefelt. So Tampa has one of the best forward cores I've seen, one of the best goaltenders, but their defense, they have one insane pairing, and after that, not a lot of balance, unfortunately, for them. Here are the Toronto Maple Leafs without Austin Matthews, Andreas Johnsson, John Tavares, 91, Marner, 91, Verana there, Kerfoot, Kapanen, Robertson, Joe Pavelski over in Toronto now with Jääskeläinen, what a name, or Jääskeläinen, Kuhnenko, Stevenson, Antoine Roussel. We got defense, Morgan Raleigh, 91, Liljegren, 87, Dermott, 82, Sandin, 85, Muzzin, and Zaitsev in goal. Ullmark, 83. So the Toronto Maple Leafs definitely have a pretty solid team. I would still have to say that the Lightning or the Sens have the best team. I think the Sens overall have more balance and they're probably the best team in the East, but this team may give them a run for their money. Defending Stanley Cup champion Vancouver Canucks, Elias Pettersson 90 overall, Hoglander 86, Miller 87, Brock Besser 88, Horvat 88, Virtanen 85, Savoy 86, Russ 86, Mangiapane 81, Lind, Suzuki 82, Sorensen, Hughes at 91, Klingberg at 88, Fleury, Ulevi, Hag, and Mayfield. Unreal defense there. DiPietro 85 in net. Vancouver, Ottawa, they're battling for the best team in the East. Toronto, Tampa, not bad as well. In the West, we've seen, I believe, LA was pretty good, but Nashville and Dallas were definitely strong. I think Nashville had the best team overall in the West, but some very strong competition. Let me know in the comments, guys, which team you think is the best team overall. Reinhardt, Carlson, Stone, insane first line, 88 and 86. Marchessault there, Glass and Tuck. Nygaard, Quinton Byfield on the third line, Aberg, Krebs on the fourth line, Roy and Tachuk. Defense, Shea Theodore still there with Dougie Hamilton, 85 and 86. Tanev, Hag, Schmidt, and Coughlin. And in goal, Korpisalo and UC Sorrow. So that's a look at the Vegas Golden Knights. 2 teams to go. Then we'll do a little bit of simulation and end off the episode there. Look at Winnipeg. 90 overall Scheifele. 90 overall, 91 Line. Ehlers 88. Then Vesalainen 87. Johansson 85. Connor 87. Wow. Holtz, Roslovic, Wheeler there still playing at 79 overall. Dadonov, Kuraly, Nichushkin. Wheeler's at 38. Wow. Markstrom is in net, 85 overall. Now taking a quick look at defense. Morrissey and Pionk, 85-83. Heola, Larson, Sherratt, and Forbort. Very good team. Their defense is maybe lacking, but their forward group is unreal. Good goaltender. Now looking at the Washington Capitals. Alexis Lafreniere, 90 overall, 22. High elite potential. Unreal. Kuznetsov and Tom Wilson. What a first line. Even without Ovechkin, Lafreniere is going to be very good for them. Backstrom, Lindholm, Oshie, Chasson, Bluger, and Niederreiter, Youngman, Roy, and Hiroshi. Take a look quick at stats for Lafreniere. 5-star for hands, 5-star for shooting, 5-star for speed. Incredible. Now looking at defense, they have Lucas Johansson, John Carlson there, 91 overall. Kentney, Dumoulin, Jose, and Carrick. And in goal, Ilya Samsonov, 87 overall. And we have Marcus Samsonov in net. So that's a look at the 2024 NHL. Probably in a couple episodes from now, I'll just take a look at some of the point totals for some of the star players in the league, such as McDavid, Crosby, Matthews, etc. Just to get a look at how many goals and points they have. I'm actually going to look at Alex Ovechkin right now because I kind of want to see. That's not right. I want to take a look at Alex Ovechkin right now. I want to see how close he is to Wayne Gretzky's goal record, if he beat it already or not. So I'm gonna go over to the Los Angeles Kings, taking a look at Alex Ovechkin. He has 877 goals, so he's only about not even 20 goals away. I think he's gonna beat his record this season. So we're gonna have to take a look at that. Alex Ovechkin with the LA Kings. He's on record watch for Wayne Gretzky's goal record. Well, I know it's only the preseason, but if this is a sign of things to come, I'm pleased with that. 7-0, a perfect preseason. Hopefully it's not a sign of we're going to just fail in the regular season. But look at Cole Caulfield. There are 7 points, 5 goals in 7 games. I'm going to simulate to the regular season. Going to play our first game against the Buffalo Sabres at home. It's going to be a good game. We're actually playing against the Vancouver Canucks on the 29th. So I'm just going to simulate the first month of action to end off this episode. I want to get some simulation in the video as well. So playing in Montreal here to start off the year against the Buffalo Sabres after one. It's 1-0. Jeff Skinner scores on Tachardemko 15 seconds in. We can't tie it up in the second. Can we do it in the third? 3-2, we come back and win. Yogi Haru scores one. Then Gallagher, Drouin, and KK with a winning goal. 18 seconds left. There you go. Montreal Canadiens with a huge comeback win in the third to start off the year. Set the momentum for the season. Going to slow sim the game against the Leafs and the game against the Canucks. The former, our opponent that we lost the cup against. a win against the Red Wings and the Blues. We get our first loss against the Blackhawks. Playing against the Toronto Maple Leafs without Austin Matthews in Toronto. They still got Tavares. They still got Marner. They're a dangerous team. Period number 1. Cole Caulfield scores on Ullmark. 1-0. 2-1. Trevor Wong gets the goal. Pavelski scores on Demko after 3. They actually tie it up. Robertson. Oh no, we're going into overtime in Toronto and we win it. Alexander Romanov, the OT hero, sends the Leafs fans home sad, and the Montreal faithful erupts in cheer in their homes watching it on TV. Alexander Romanov, OT hero, going to simulate a few more weeks. Hopefully we can have a very strong first month of the year. A big OT win against the Rangers. We lose against the Flames. Can we win the other New York team? 5-2 loss. Wow, so we bounce back against the Wild there, playing a very good Nashville team, and we win 2-1. Another game against Nashville, so it was a home-and-home series. We beat them twice in a row, 2-1 and 4-2. There you go. So playing against the Vancouver Canucks at home, Stanley Cup final rematch. Let's get our revenge. 2-0 in the first, Evan Bouchard and Jonathan Drouin. Then 4-0 in the second, KK and Gallagher. And we finish off strong, 7-1. Where was this in the Stanley Cup Final Game 7, boys? Well, I'm glad we have it here. Bouvier gets the goal. I would have loved that to happen in the final, but we came back. I think we were down 3-1. Made it interesting, but unfortunately we fell short in game number 7. Penalty trouble in the third. Just couldn't get back. 18 points after 12 games. We're first in the division. That's awesome to see there. Drouin with 13 points. Pacioretty, Kotkaniemi with 11. Caulfield, Gallagher with 9, as well as Alexander Romanov. 5 goals, leading the team in goals. Look at that. Trevor Wong, 8 assists. Shane Wright, 6 points. Bouchard there with a couple of goals already. Looking good so far. And in goal, we got Demko, 7-3. Look at Samsonov, 2-0. 932 save percentage and a 2.00 goals against average. We've got quite the goaltending duo in Montreal, I tell ya. A 1-2 punch. Both of them can get the job done. This is going to be a fun season. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.